So after Google, Black Forest Lab just joined the race and they released FLUX 2.0 or FLUX.2. So in this video, we are going to check out exactly that. What are the best use cases of this model, or is it any better than Nano Banana? So we are going to test this out and we'll see all the updates and we'll test it out to its full potential. So without any further delays, let's just get started. Now, the first thing that they mentioned on their website or their blog post, they were like pretty proud about this, was the multi-reference control. So first of all, I started with a simple prompt and a simple like multi-reference thing. Replace the soda can with the perfume bottle, and it did perfectly fine. Because if I show you, zoom in, and as you can see, it preserves the text and the logo, especially here and here, and also it is like doing perfectly fine with the like refraction of the glass, and obviously everything else remains the same. Now to take it to the next step, I tried to combine 3 images. The prompt was a dog from image 1 is sitting beside the person from image 2 and the car from image 3 is parked near them. The camera angle remains unchanged, so I wanted to use this camera angle, and if I show you the result, pretty mind-blowing at this point, because as you can see, the car is parked, the dog is there, and it remains like the camera angles is unchanged as I've told it to do. Now to take it to another level, I tried combining 4 images, but the important part was I took 2 characters at this time and I also took a different place. So the bot has to merge all the 4 pictures in one go. And I also prompted the boy is leaning against the car adjusting his sunglasses while the woman is leaning on the car from the other side in a Tokyo street cinematic photography. And like pretty interesting and pretty like accurate results. Although I would say the face of the woman has slightly changed, but still, if you see the lighting, if you see the street, if you see the car, if you still see the boy, everything stays exactly the same. Now the next thing that this model is pretty good at is image blending. So what you can do is take an image and create something like pattern or tattoo. For example, you can upload a picture of your arm and also upload a picture of a tattoo that you want to see on your arm, and then you can just simply prompt it like this. Replace the color of the car with the pattern, or if you are trying out the tattoo, you can just simply prompt it, show me how the arm looks with the tattoo, and then it will do exactly that. As you can see, it has perfectly replaced the color with the car, and then it has applied the pattern. Now one of my very interesting points with like I use a lot for my like creating videos and thumbnails is outpainting, because most of the time what happens is that when you create an image and you want like a wider aspect ratio or you want to zoom out of that image, you can't do that, or most of the models struggled with that. So I tried it. I took this image and I just simply prompted outpaint the image and I gave it the ratio of 16:9, and again the model nailed it. So yeah, I can definitely use this model to outpaint my images and expand it. Now again, one of the pretty popular thing that people like to do with their models, this reminds me of the Ghibli trend that came with ChatGPT. So I just did that. I took this image and told it to turn this image into Studio Ghibli style, and again pretty accurate and pretty fun. Now the next thing is image consistency. So if you're an AI filmmaker, or if you're getting into AI filmmaking, which I am, so one of the things which is really frustrating in that is that when you create an image and you want to create the other angle of that image, most of the models struggle with that. So I just generated this image and I prompted view from the left side, and if you see, it is given me exactly that. FLUX is pretty good at this. I would say I've like tried it many times with like changing the angle and giving it the, you can control pretty much 90% of the things by like just inputting one image. So I just prompted one more time, view from the top, and again nailed it. Now one more thing that they are pretty excited about is the color accuracy. So you can now literally change the color of anything by literally giving them hex codes. So if you have a brand color and you want to change your pictures according to that to match your brand and all that marketing stuff, or even if you like pick a very specific color that you want, you can just do it by hex codes. So I just prompted it, change the background color to a FPF 7BA. So this is one of my brand color. This is the peach color, and it did exactly that. As you can see, this is the color and this is what it did. Now the next example is pretty like interesting and amazing, because this color FF1800 is kind of red and oranges. So I just wanted to see how the color reacts with the real life example. Because if you see, the blue color is getting dark right here during this, like in the shadow part, but it is pretty light on this. So this obviously happens when you have a color on your car or when it is, reacting with the natural environment, which is not happening here. So this is basically art. You can change whatever you want. But when I prompted it, it gave me this. And now let me tell you, this is like 100% accurate color, because this color reacts exactly like this. As you can see, this looks oranges at the bonnet or at the part where the sunlight is reflecting, but as the color goes toward the shadow areas, it is getting darker and it looks red. And that is what this color is. This is not red also, but not also orange. So this lies in between. This is called like fiery red thing. So yeah, nailed it perfectly. Now the next thing we have to test with all new models is the photorealism. So one more thing that they said in their blog post is that they are very, understandable about the context of the prompt. So as you can see, this is the first example. Photoreal portrait of a 30-year-old man, athletic, learner, short hair, subtle flower, calm, confident. So the context setting starts from here. Golden rooftop in California. As you can see, if you say it New York, it will give you the New York background. If you say California, it will give you the California background. And then also it will follow the 85mm 1 point, whatever camera setting you give them. Now let's just see one more example. Young Indian content creator working late in cozy apartment at tech desktop microphone planning AI educational videos. So this is also pretty good. Now one more thing that I wanted to test was with the context settings. So I just wanted to see if it understands the location precisely. So I just wanted to see if it gets the prompt about the Indian hill city at dawn, Darjeeling, and it perfectly gets everything fine, because again they have trained it on context, and it will not give you any random pictures. It will think about it and how the place looks like, and then it will create the image according to that. So as you can see, it follows everything. Solar punk Indian city at dawn, wide establishing source, slightly elevated angle, 24mm, and all those other things. So yeah, that was it for this video, and you can check out their blog post to learn more about this model. Although I have shared all those things that you can do with this, but still you can read this and you can try it yourself, and you can create stuff, and you can be creative with this model. So yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Till then, keep creating.